In 2033, America fractured. This is the story of its fall, and what came after.
Republican leadership here in Texas should be doing everything we can to make sure that Congress doesn't fall to the Democrats. Democrats.
This is an emergency alert system broadcast issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, at the request of the United States government. As of 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, April 3, 2033, a state of national emergency is in effect. Armed conflicts have erupted in multiple regions following secessionist declarations by the Western States Alliance and the Southern Compact. Federal forces are engaged in active combat in California, Texas, Arizona, and Tennessee. A nationwide curfew is enforced from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. local time. All citizens must remain indoors. Noncompliance may result in arrest or use of lethal force. Avoid travel to Los Angeles, Dallas, Phoenix, and Nashville, designated as active conflict zones. Communication networks are experiencing disruptions. Do not attempt to contact emergency services unless life-threatening. Stay tuned to this station for updates. This is not a test.
As the nation fractures, militias seize control of entire states. The federal government struggles to respond. This is an emergency alert system broadcast issued by the Department of Homeland Security. Due to coordinated attacks on federal infrastructure and escalating violence, a nationwide state of martial law is in effect as of 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, April 10, 2033. Active conflict zones now include California, Texas, Arizona, Tennessee, Oregon, and Michigan. All citizens must surrender firearms and ammunition to local authorities by April 12, 2033, at 11:59 p.m. local time. Failure to comply will result in detention without trial. Internet and cellular services are suspended to prevent insurgent coordination. Essential supply centers are operational in major cities. Present use issued identification to access resources. Unauthorized travel is prohibited. Foreign entities are warned that interference will be met with immediate retaliation. This is not a test. Stay tuned for further instructions.
The Unity Coalition, a new alliance of military and corporate leaders, has brokered ceasefires in several states.
This is an emergency alert system broadcast issued by the Unity Coalition, now the interim governing authority of the United States. As of 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, April 20, 2033, the Unity Coalition has assumed control of all federal and state operations to restore order. Ceasefires are in effect nationwide. The civil war is over. All citizens must register at local Unity Coalition offices by April 25, 2033, to receive identification and access to resources. Failure to register will result in exclusion from food, water, and medical aid. The curfew is lifted in non-conflict zones, but UC-issued ID must be carried at all times. A National Reconciliation Summit will be held in Washington, D.C., on April 30, 2033, to establish a new national framework. Together, we will rebuild a stronger America. Stay tuned. This is not a test. This is an emergency alert system broadcast issued by the Unity Coalition, the sovereign authority of the United States. Following the National Reconciliation Summit, the Patriots Mandate Protocol is enacted, effective 12:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, May 1, 2033. To secure the nation's future, all citizens must participate in mandatory loyalty assessments, conducted at local UC centers. Assessments will identify individuals incompatible with national unity. Those deemed disloyal will be subject to immediate relocation or neutralization, as determined by UC tribunals. All citizens are required to report to their assigned center by 11:59 p.m. tonight to receive their assessment order. Orders may include reporting or detaining designated individuals in your community. Participation is mandatory. All actions under the Patriots Mandate are sanctioned by the Unity Coalition and exempt from legal accountability. Surveillance networks will monitor compliance. Failure to participate will result in automatic designation as disloyal, with consequences including permanent removal from society. This is not a test. Prepare for the Patriots Mandate. Unity is our strength.